Okay, so GTII ended up getting more of that sideways trading that we were talking about on Friday. Let's go ahead and go over the potentials for the coming days. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by once again. This is ARCa coming at you with a GTII technicals, raw price action, and statistical threat of analysis on this happy Monday. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video with a friend so that you and them could consider joining our trading community in Discord called ARCa Bulls. With that said, let's dive right into the charts. Okay, you guys, so we are looking at GTII on the hourly chart here, and this is an immediate short-term time frame, yes, but I just wanted to kind of show you that we are within that terrible sideways trek still that we've been facing, right? Let's see, actually, since about oh my goodness, Friday May 23rd. Jeez, May 20. What the heck is going on? I'm sorry, Friday May 12th. What so Friday May 12th, all the way up to today, guys. We've been actually just facing this terrible chop zone, right? We are in what's called a validation period. We definitely need to validate these supports that we're on, but there is a very curious support that we're currently sitting on, right? So I want to go ahead and actually just show that to you right now. Please notice right over here in the price action, right? I'm just going to go ahead and zoom in as best as I could. And this is the price line right here, right? 110. Please notice that we are at the resistance level right before we went up to that target of $9, right? So it is a pretty strong support, right? This is a critical support that we're in. Lots of times we've used that previous resistance level as kind of a bounce zone, right? So we have used it several times already. So it's a good area to be in. Also a very strong resistance too, right? So I just want you to know where we're sitting, right? So let's go ahead and move on to the next chart and see what we have. Okay, so within the bi-daily time frame, we're still fighting that support line of the Gaussian channel, right? So this is also a good thing. If we do start to close beneath the Gaussian channel, then that would lead to a further capitulation, first of which could land at about 84 cents, right? But in this case, maintaining a bi-daily closure, which is over in about 18 hours and 42 minutes, that would be a very good sign, since we are also facing the support from the 1.618 golden mean. Right, so that would be an incredible sign for us to continue on to the upside rather than looking at the downside. So far, the bulls are still being favored. Right, so now going back to this chart, please remember that we're still within this falling wedge, and the falling wedge is still a bullish. This is a bullish reversal pattern, right? So just so that I can, a lot of the times I get more views when I talk about things like this instead of the mathematical applications, right? So I got to talk about a little more simple terms. But it's okay. That's why I involve both, right? It's for you guys. So I just want you to know that, yes, we are still within this bullish stance here. And remember that we usually break out of these formations at around 65 to 70% to the apex of the triangle, which could be right around now. Right, so we're very close to it, and seeing that we're about to get a closure of a bi-daily iteration, it's very possible that we can actually continue on to the upside after that closure. Okay, so but remember that these are potentials, right, you guys? So another thing to kind of touch down on again is the ascending triangle that we're getting on the monthly time frame, right? And we're still respecting that support. We are not failing it, and in fact, we're still, as long as we do respect this, the upside can continue, okay, you guys? But please know, and you can see it a lot clearer here, that this is the resistance level, the previous resistance before the $9 run, right? So we're sitting right within that area of support. It's an inflection point. We cannot fail it, okay, you guys? So now let's just go over real quick the RSI, and the RSI is going to give us that bias for direction, at least for the short-term time frame too. Right, so please notice here that the 30-minute immediate short-term time frame is attempting to break outside of the 14-day simple moving average represented by that pink line, and it is a good sign. It could be a little bit of resistance too, but it's no problem, guys. If it is a resistance, then we're still within that chop zone that we're yet again another chop zone, right? So let's go ahead and look at the hourly time frame, suggesting a little bit of a downside here. So if we are going to face a downside, it looks to be it looks to be actually pretty temporary, as every single time frame is suggesting a potential support. But the thing is that notice how straight to the right they're facing, right? So that's usually consolidation, and that's why I gave you that bias on Friday. This is just an incredibly quiet time for GTII, and it's very boring, right? So we may actually face these validations here. We're just some more sideways trading before we can actually feel, psychologically speaking, that this is in fact a valid area of support before continuing on to the upside. Okay, you guys. So that's honestly what the charts are saying. It's incredibly uneventful, and it's teeth grinding, right? So just know that we have resistance here for a downside. We have support here for an upside. Oh, man, it is what it is. Okay, you guys. So I'll continue updating it as far as as much as I can, but there's really not much I can say here other than if a catalyst comes in, then this thing could rocket ship to the upside, right? But the charts are saying what they will. Okay, you guys. But please remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. Okay, you guys. But please remember to have a good night, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios.